some pushback about eugenics from churches, social institutions, politicians. And so Pretty was on the hunt for the case that would help to legalize eugenic sterilization at the national level. And when Pretty met Carrie, he felt like he had hit the jackpot because he realized her mom was there at the colony. Her name was Emma Buck, and she was allegedly a prostitute. So he had Carrie tested, deemed her feeble-minded, and then when he heard that a social worker had called Carrie Buck's baby, product of this rape, peculiar, he believed he had on his hands proof that feeble-mindedness or untreatedness is linked to the blood. So he found her. He arranges to have a lawyer appointed to her. You have to get before you're sterilized, you have like a mini trial. And so the lawyer appointed to her was this guy Whitehead, likely a eugenicist himself. Didn't give her a good defense, didn't call forward any witnesses, then makes it all the way to the Supreme Court, where we get that ruling.
Three imbeciles. Okay, so those are the three items.
Yeah, are Emma, Carrie, and Vivian. It was three real people.
And did Buckville make it nationalized that you could sterilize?
Yeah. So her case paved the way for over 60,000 sterilizations performed all over the country, and that ruling still sits on the books today, never overturned.
Wow.
All right, Knuckle Crack, we have made it through that horrific history.
So we're coming back to Bold.
We're coming back to Bold. So Bold is sitting in law school, and he's like, what?
Exactly. Just totally dumbfounded, if you will.
And so he goes to his professor, and he's like, how has this never been overturned? And then the professor says, every state has since overturned it.
All the states repealed their laws. So it hasn't been overturned because we don't have another, quote, case or controversy before us.
Which is, the thing that, like, all the legal scholars say, which is like, well, technically, it's in this kind of purgatory. Don't worry. You're being paranoid. You couldn't actually get sterilized. Because you're looking for a thing. Okay.
Well, okay.
What?
Just to sort of like
honor them?
Honor those legal scholars.
Yeah.
I mean, there's all kinds of stupid rulings. Like Cormont. Which basically like round up a whole bunch of citizens that are American citizens but are Japanese American, for no other reason than they're Japanese. That's constitutionally wrong, but they did it, and it's still technically good law. So it's kind of in that like, oh, that sucked, but the limbo.
The limbo, sorry, I thought like you're going to say limbo.
No, so it's like, I mean, there are other cases, there are other really terrible decisions that are in that space.
So that, tons of people said that to him.
To Bold.
To Bold, to Mark Bold. But Bold,
I became obsessed with it.
he just wasn't convinced that this thing was dead.
So I would, a lot of my free time, if you could say that, is if you don't have enough to do in law school, right? Just started searching the code of each state, using keywords of feeble-minded and undesirable and sterilization and eugenics.
So he started looking at each and every state law, and he did it alphabetically.
Alabama, then Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota. Going through all the codes and searching. New Jersey, New York, North Carolina, North Dakota, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Vermont, Virginia, Washington.
And then
You gotta get down.
He gets to
West Virginia.
And there he sees it in this West Virginia statute.